Welcome back to the Token Trio Connection. My name is Lonzo.
I'm George.
And this is it. This is it, y'all. This is now, by the way, let's make this real quick. We did not react to a few songs on the album like the last two because they've been out for a long time.
We've heard them.
And
so
y'all have heard them.
Reaction.
We have heard them. Okay. So, this is Don't Stop. This is the last track on her debut album, Megan Thee Stallion. Good news. At the end of this, we're going to give you an overview of how we feel about this album. It may shock you, it may surprise you. George said he got a couple things he need to get off his chest. I don't know. So, without further ado, Megan Thee Stallion, Don't Stop, featuring Young Thug. Megan, take us out.
Real hot girl shit.
What?
I got a stank ass walk and a breaking ass mouth. Hear my shit.
Oh, this is.
When we fuck my pussy talk, I don't even say what's up.
I've heard of this.
Tell him what I want, cause I got another nigga that's gon' do it if he don't. Ain't too bad, looking too good when he say fuck me, I tell him fuck me good. These niggas, I wish I would. Bad bitch like me, hoes wish they could. She's half of me, I need gas to see. And I'm all with a daddy, she a bastard to me. You ain't fucking him right, bitch, passing to me. Real niggas love me from the H to the D. Don't stop, pop that cat, just like that.
I haven't heard this.
Check that shit, work it, bitch. Don't stop, pop that cat, just like that. Check that shit, work it, bitch.
Just for the day, see you gotta go, roll a space. Hey, she gets cold, what's rough cane? Let me see, pinky in her brain. I'll make most ain't the same. Now play, baby, then ice my chain. She better come give me top like a crane. You a bitch and a whole bunch of game. Yeah, shake what you got this gay. Yeah, I'ma ice your wrist like a play. Yeah, Dr. Miami and LA. Yeah, man, ass and fat like an A. Come to the spot with lady. Yeah, black cream that pussy like me. Ever since I got my cake, well, I've been running these bitches like me. Don't stop, hands back, shaking that ass on Snapchat. Off the script and shaking that ass. Run children for these rest. What my dot said, I spree this bitch like a bird. Yeah. What my dot said, when I hit it from the left, say slash.
Don't stop, pop that cat, just like that, check that shit.
So it sound real good in the truck when you club when you drunk.
Stop, pop that cat, just like that, check that shit, work it, I'm gon' rub him like AC, give me big head like IT, lick me till I scream, twist his tongue like I mean, my body so out of this world, change my act name to Astro Girl, people sound way too full of myself, you're right, and I ain't even made it to dessert. Buffy no angel, star no spangle, 40-inch weed by killing on tango. Call my drug dealer boyfriend on tango. Use the tahini when I'm eating a mango. Yeah, I get jealous. If you ate it real good, I can't help it. Any bitch you fucking with, you need to get it. Before I come through and shit get hectic. Don't stop, pop that cat, just like that, check that shit, work it, bitch. Don't stop, pop that cat, just like that, check that shit, work it, bitch. Don't stop, pop that cat, just like that, check that shit, work it, bitch. Don't stop, pop that cat, just like that, check that shit, work it, bitch.
So,
I'm gonna wrap this up real quick.
yeah, George.
Real
go ahead.
So we can get into the whole album review.
I'm a snack. I'm gonna let George.
We get into the whole album review of this stuff. Young Thug was trash. Absolute trash. I don't like the song either. I'm gonna go with that. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell. I don't like this song. I mean, it's just it again did nothing for me. I mean, no. So that's just my view on this. So I can get into the whole thing. What's your view on this song here?
It's cool.
It's cool.
Young Thug was trash. It's cool.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Get that out the way. Don't stop. Don't like it. Lonzo likes it. Okay. Overview of this album. We have just done 18 different tracks on this album. On this Megan Thee Stallion album debut album.
Our first one.
If I had to give this a rating, off first listen, I would give this a B, solid B. It's a solid B. maybe B plus, solid B, pushing B plus on this album. The first few tracks of this album, the first 13, I believe, tracks of this album, fire. Absolute fire. Up to that point, this was an A plus album. It truly was. The production, the lyrics, the features, all spot on. Everything from start to that point. Loved it. Loved every bit of it. I feel like what happened to this album is what happens to a lot of longer albums. The longer it went, the more susceptible it got to making more lazier type songs. And I feel like the 3 songs towards the end, outside of the 2 singles, were just kind of lazy to me, and I like them at all. Not even a little bit. If I had to say something, maybe I like the beat on "Don't Stop." I'll give it that. But that's why I take it all the way down to a solid B plus ish area for me personally. So still a good album. Still a good album. I would just not play the last part of this album, but it's still a good album nonetheless. It's still a great way to come out the gate. She's made a lot of great music, a lot of great singles up to this point, but mostly this album was actually pretty good. I just did not like the last little half of it, last quarter of it, I should say. That's my personal take on it, but nonetheless, Megan did her thing on this album. Megan showcased a lot of different flows, a lot of different styles of music. I really appreciated that aspect. Even the last parts I didn't like. They were different. She tried some stuff out, and I do appreciate that. I do appreciate her attempting some creativity. So maybe I shouldn't say lazy is probably a bad thing to say. It felt lazy, but maybe it was just her trying out something different, and I just didn't like it. So that's just what I say about that. So what do you feel? How you feel about this?
Honestly, how you feel is pretty much how I feel about the album. I do feel like you said, up until 13, 14 tracks in, that's when things begin to dip in terms of quality. But like you said, that's I would say it's a mistake, because I'm not a musician.
Yeah,
I am an artist, I'm a filmmaker, I'm not a musician.
It's my preference, it's a preference.
Yeah, I prefer albums that are more concise, and even if you're going to have a long album, let's just make sure, is a story being told, you know what I'm saying? Or do you just have a whole bunch of songs combined together?
Right.
But even if that's the case, like I said, Megan, the first 13, 14 tracks are great. They're phenomenal. And then, with the exception of the 2 singles on here, Savage and Girls in the Hood, these other ones are kind of like outliers. And they sound like, in my humble opinion, they're not even supposed to be on the album. I think we took off those 3 that we didn't care for all that much, and kept on the singles.
Right.
You would have a plus album, in my humble opinion. But again, this is a debut album, and what's so exciting about Megan, and I've said this about Billie Eilish, so on and so forth. Megan is just getting started.
Yeah,
this is the first. This is Megan Thee Stallion version 1. Again, she haven't really scratched the surface yet of what she can do, and what she's capable of. So this is a great start. I mean, I've heard worse debut albums. I've heard better, not gonna lie. But I feel like putting into context of the industry Megan's in and how male dominated it is, this is a solid, good album. Like George said, I would even give it a B plus.
Me too. I'll upgrade to a B plus.
Yeah,
a B plus solid.
Yeah. Cause here's the thing, I saw people comparing her to Nicki and Pink Friday. Listen, not every debut album, female or not rapper, not every, even Kendrick's first studio album wasn't Good Kid, Mad City. People forget that. That wasn't his first, was it? Or was it? Actually, it was. Yeah, it was. I'm thinking about the one before that. I'm thinking about the one before that. As a Kendrick fan, I should know better. My bad. Okay, fine. Perfect example. I think Drake's first studio album was nowhere near to where Drake is now. That's just fair. He's gotten much better as an artist, as he should. But not everybody jumps off the gate with a Kendrick Not everybody jumps out the gate like that.
Right.
Childish Gambino,
but they're still good though.
yes, exactly, but it's still good. Y'all love a Childish Gambino, but his first album, Camp, a lot of y'all did not hear until, I don't know, Redbone came out. So, again, say all that to say that this is a very solid first album, and you know,
She should be really proud.
I hope she's proud. And because Megan is absolutely, in my opinion, the best of the year. Period. I feel like last year was Billie Eilish's year. This year is Megan Thee Stallion's year. 110%. I feel like she has I feel like she is the culture right now. Like pop culture, rap, all of that is Megan Thee Stallion. Everywhere you go, people talking about WAP. And yes, credit to Cardi as well, but Megan is the moment right now. So I hope she's proud. Let's give her flowers. And I'm excited for the second one. I mean, you know, I don't know when it's gonna get here, but Megan, take your time. Take your time. You've had a long year, you know. And yeah, fuck 21. So
I concur. But I will still say this, even though I didn't like the last few tracks. I will say this about Megan Thee Stallion. And here's comes the blasphemy point to all y'all Cardi B people. Cardi B ears.
They gonna hate us, dog, again.
out of the female rap group, Megan is really climbing up this ladder. She is making a name for herself. And among the tier, I mean, you have a group. I mean, you have actually a lot of female rappers. But the main group, you got Nicki, you got Young and May, you have Cardi B, and you got Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Out of the main group, mainstream, she is number 3 on this list. She used to be number 4 on that list. She is number 3 on this list and climbing. Mm-hmm. And it depends on what you're ranking them in, but the top 2 to me are interchangeable in some aspects, but they're not usurped at all. That will be Nicki and Young and May. Making hits though, she is probably number 2 for the able to make a hit song. Mm-hmm. I feel like Cardi is really, really gimmicky to me. Mm-hmm. Very gimmicky to me. I feel like she doesn't have as much skill on the mic as the other 3 I named. I feel like they're very, very in tune with what they want to do and get across on the mic. Cardi is more known for her flair and more off the mic personality, than more so on the mic personality. But the other 3, that's Nicki known for off the mic, but Nicki got known for what she does on the mic, and ain't nobody gonna usurp Nicki anytime soon.
By the way, I see Nicki Minaj the same way I see Kendrick.
That's what I'm saying. So people have to understand, like
I feel like Nicki Minaj is on her own plane. Right. I don't know a lot of rappers, male or female, who could touch Nicki. Just putting that out.
Right. That's why, like I'm saying, but that's why I feel like Nicki always feel like she got to defend her territory, is because people don't put enough respect on her name, and they don't to do that. They don't. Nicki is the best in that category. Nicki has been. She's opened that door for women to be compared to men in the rap game. And not only that, she did that.
She's been doing this. You cannot
like her all day, but she did that. Nobody
else been doing this since we were in late middle school.
Yes,
she's been doing this for a long time.
Yes, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go listen to the song Monster. Not only listen to the song Monster, look at the placement of where she is on the song Monster. Understand how a placement in the song works.
And look who else is on the song.
Exactly. Look who's on the song, and look who goes last in that song, and look who had the best verse in that song. I mean, I'm just saying, nobody's doing that right now. Okay, so just leave Nicki alone. Nicki may be crazy, but Nicki is still number 1. But that number 2 spot is being fought for because
it's been fought for hard.
Young and May's debut album. Now we got Megan Thee Stallion's debut album. Cardi has dropped an album.
Yeah.
When you compare them and then you rank them, to me, that's just how it goes.
And then we got people
it goes
who
Nikki, it goes Young and May, it goes Meg, and it goes Cardi.
But we also got people who I haven't really dug into all that much. Like I just started listening to City Girls. I just started listening to Flo Milli. Like I'm trying,
and they're coming up.
That's what I'm saying.
They just got put their work in. These girls are supposed to be putting their work in. I feel like y'all threw Cardi in there prematurely, but that's fine. But the other girls are really putting their work in.
Yeah.
Meg been on the scene for a while. She's been putting her music for a long time.
Yeah.
Young and May been dropping music for a long time. Nikki been dropping music for a long time. So them three, at least, they've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah.
So they coming. So I am very, very happy to see that side, the women's side, really starting to expand and do their thing.
You know what I would love?
That wasn't the case 10 years ago.
You know what I would love to see, because men have done this all the time.
Right.
I would love to see all of these female rappers. I would love to see Beyonce, artists period. I would love to see Beyonce, Lizzo, Megan, Lil' Kim, Nicki. I would love to see them all give us like a 10-song, like a collab album, man. That would be so dope. And they would make a lot of money. Cardi,
it's not gonna happen, but
I wish.
Way too many egos involved.
I know.
That's like asking Drake, J. Cole,
But could you imagine like a power circle?
Right.
That track
where
with Rick Ross and all of them, but come on, what?
It just ain't gonna ever gonna happen.
Which is sad.
That's just fairies.
I wish it would.
No, I feel you. But with that being said, this was a great debut album, and a round of applause for Megan. She did her thing on this album. I will be banging about 6 or 7 tracks off this album in the whip tonight. So, with that being said, guys, thanks for rocking with us through these. What is it? 6? How many? We ended up doing 16 out of the 18. Everybody heard the other 2 singles. 16 out of 18 songs we done did. This is probably gonna span over a couple weeks. So thanks, guys, for all y'all support and all, looking and hanging with us the last couple weeks, and hopefully y'all continue going forward. So,
and happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving!
By the way, if you celebrate it,
happy Thanksgiving.
I know
we didn't say it on the Thanksgiving video, but we will. Y'all will hear from us on Thanksgiving. If y'all will have heard from us on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop all of these on Thanksgiving, by the way, since everybody at home anyway. So
happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Hope y'all having a great holiday.
Be safe. Wear a mask, please, so we can go and I can do some things at the club to these songs. So wear some masks.
Yeah, social
Get
distance.
some shots.
I know y'all ain't following the CDC guidelines right now. Y'all sitting around with all your family. All I ask is to take your chair and scoot it a little bit to the left. That's all I ask, and you can continue eating your turkey. So with that being said, guys, we will see y'all next time. Y'all have a safe holidays, and we'll see y'all when we see y'all. Love and peace from the Token Trio. We out.